It was a peaceful spring in 1870, until a murder shocked Victorian Britain to its core. Not just a murder, a massacre. In the quiet village of Denham, nestled in the English countryside, the Marshall family lived a simple life. Thomas Marshall, a blacksmith, his wife Lydia, their children, Annie, Elizabeth, Thomas Jr., and other relatives who shared the home. That morning, neighbors noticed something strange. The house was silent. No smoke from the chimney. No sound from the workshop. When they entered the cottage, they were met with a scene so violent, it was described as worse than war. 7 bodies, beaten, bludgeoned, smashed beyond recognition. An axe, a sledgehammer, a fireplace poker, tools turned into weapons. The killer didn't just attack, he destroyed. The Marshalls weren't rich. They worked hard, lived modestly, and had no known enemies. But Thomas Marshall may have unknowingly signed his own death warrant, simply by showing kindness to the wrong man. John Owen, a known drifter, former soldier, petty thief, and dangerously violent. Owen had been arrested before, served time. He once told a cellmate, "If I ever go back to prison, I'll take someone with me." He believed Thomas Marshall owed him money for odd jobs, and he was furious. On May 21st, Owen arrived in Denham. He knew the Marshalls. He'd worked for them before. He entered their home. No one knows if he was invited or broke in. But what followed was a slaughter. He killed them, one by one. No one was spared, not even the children. Then, Owen vanished, leaving behind nothing but blood and horror. Panic swept through Buckinghamshire like wildfire. A quiet village had become a blood-stained legend overnight, and the killer was still out there. The police launched a manhunt, one of the largest the region had ever seen. Trains were stopped, taverns raided, horses galloped down muddy roads. A reward was posted. Locals locked their doors and watched the shadows. Then, a break. Just 3 days later, a man was spotted in Windsor, unshaven, disoriented, and trying to sell a pair of boots. Blood-soaked boots. It was John Owen, arrested on the spot, with stolen belongings from the Marshall home still in his possession. He confessed partly, claimed he lost his mind, that he was drunk, that he snapped. But no one believed him. The trial was swift. In the crowded court, villagers sat in stony silence as the details of the massacre spilled out. The jury took less than half an hour. Guilty, no mercy, sentenced to death. On August 8, 1870, John Owen was hanged at Aylesbury Jail. The very last sound he heard was the echo of his own boots, dragged across the stone floor. Some historians believe Owen suffered from undiagnosed psychosis. Others think it was revenge, pure and calculated. But one thing is certain. His rage turned into history's most brutal family murder. And yet, this case faded from memory. No monuments, no books in school, just a forgotten cottage, and the ghosts of Denham. History remembers Jack the Ripper, but not the Marshalls. Sometimes, the most horrifying crimes are the ones that go untold.